Okay, this video is for women because I have no idea how men feel about this. And it's about the timing of chores and trying to get to social functions on time, because it actually turns out to be like the biggest, at least for me, one of the biggest deterrents to keeping milk animals. It's not so bad with the other animals because those animals are quick and you can kind of vary them according to, you can feed them at night so you don't have to feed them as early in the morning. But with milk animals, you have to be pretty regular about it. And so the timing of your milking has quite frequently makes it hard to do things at night or to schedule things. And dress clothes, fancy clothes, date clothes, funeral clothes, those kind of things have a tendency to be sheer and clinging and cold for what, like nylons. They're not warm. And so sometimes, and my family feels really strongly about going to church every week. So I was going to show you what I do when I am really, it's a last ditch effort, I really need to get there and I need to really not get sick. Then this is my routine for doing my chores and getting to places on time. So before I go out to do chores, I will take my shower and instantly I'll put my hair in my curler so that it has time to set. And so my hair won't be wet, it'll just be damp from the shower, from the steam. I'll have my braids in from the night before, and the night before I would have taken a shower and I would have gotten my hair just a little bit wet. And so while I'm in the house, before I go out to do chores, I will do my face except for my eyeliner and mascara. Because if you go outside and it is snowing or windy or raining, then your eyes are going to run, or if it's really cold, your eyes are going to run and your mascara will smear. And it's hard to milk when you have mascara in your eyes. So I will do all my face except for my mascara. And then I will come inside, and if I have to, usually I leave my curler in until just before I leave because it just gives it longer to set. And so I'll take my hair out of my braids, and I can't see it right now, so hopefully it's not turning out too weird. Okay, so then I'll take my hair out of my braids. You don't even necessarily have to brush it if you don't want to. So separate it again back into the dimensions that it was in your braid, twirl them in opposite directions, and then make sure that they loosen up just a little bit. Cross them in the back, and then take one of these and pin it with those two ends together. Again, I cannot see this, so I have no idea. Usually I do it with the mirror so I can see. And you go like that. So there's that, and then I take this out, and depending on how well the curl held, I will spray it. So that was going from hair the night before that was in braids, and what happens is if you get your hair a little bit wet the night before, it means you have this little crimp in your hair so it looks like you, so it makes it look like you. Oh, that's not going to stay. It's way easier to do this with a mirror. So it looks like you curled it, or crimped it, or whatever way you like to curl your hair, but it means that you don't have just kind of random hair poking out everywhere. And I do have layers in my hair. They're just long enough that I can catch them, especially with that little bit of crimp in my hair. They catch nice. And then I think it looks nice. Anyway, it's some kind of dress-up look that makes it look like you did something with it. Okay, so if it's really cold outside, this is the next thing that I'll do. I have a denim skirt. And if I really just don't have time, I leave my boots on and I wear my black boots, my Harley Davidson boots that actually look just like clunky black shoes, and I'll wear those and I'll pull my skirt on, especially if it's really cold. If it's really cold, it's not worth it to get sick. And so I probably wouldn't wear the belt, because that adds bulk. And in the winter, this is what I would do. In the summer, I wouldn't do this, of course. But primarily the reason I leave the jeans on is because tights are not warm enough, especially if you're chilled from having just done the chores outside. And so that's what I do, and that way you can't tell, unless you're walking behind me in church, you wouldn't know that I have jeans on underneath, I don't think. So I leave my jeans on, and that way when I get home, if I have other chores that I need to do, I don't have to get redressed. I just come home, I take my skirt off, I fold it up, and I run out to do my other chores. So that's for if you have to go to a function where you need to be dressed up. And if I'm particularly worried about it, I'll take the cuff of my pants and I'll roll them up to here. But my jeans just keep me warmer than nylons. And I wanted to do another video. So there's my dressy look that took like 5 seconds. So you saw how long that took. And it doesn't involve curling or anything. And you could get away probably with just a little mascara if you were really in a hurry. The other thing was the next video I'm going to do is about how to save money and still buy clothes for your kids. And all the clothes that I wear are from secondhand stores. And we have some really nice secondhand stores around here, especially up at the college. And so I'm going to show you that next. If I have a little bit of time and it's not really cold weather, what I wear to church and how much it costs. So.